How you feel today? it feel warmer than New York. I flew from New York yesterday, still freezing. Never see Hudson River become like the ice. Okay, so น้อง baby meditate first, right? Okay, so everyone already practice. Anyone new today? New? No. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. So basically, when we meditate, it's important every time we remind this is resting time. Yeah, no more agenda setting, goal setting. That's not how meditation actually work. So our my direct master, หลวงพ่อ Dhammachayo, I learned Dhammakaya meditation from him 20 24 years ago. Yeah, when he 58, I'm 24. Now he 82, I'm 48. So quite some time ago, but Long Pa, our father monk, he remind every time when you meditate, no matter how long you have been practicing, every time when you sit to meditate, pretend that every session is the first one. He used a term. Pretend like feel like it's the first one. Because that's what we need every time when we meditate. Beginner's mind, right? That in Zen tradition. But he used another way to talk about it. He said, approach every session like the first one. Yeah, why? When you do the first time, no past to worry, to compare, and not something in the future. It's just the first one. So that the best mind to approach meditation every day. Yeah, the more you can practice that when we meditate, it's time to let go. Sometimes he use a term, the inner knower, someone who know better than this brain. Is inside. That how Siddhartha let go from limitation to something stronger, bigger. One and all is connect. Yeah. So when you come here, I think it's challenging to let go this one. we use this all the time. And when we meditate, it still work, it's still on. But it just sometimes this brain block the awakened brain, yeah, which is deeper. Science now catch up with it about this spot. Now they start to research more about this spot, that why this thing send the signal, sometimes more precise than this one. It's just the beginning. So when we meditate, pretend to be the first one. So enjoy the moment and then just surrender. The inner knower will do the work by, you can call himself, herself, itself. It's no orientation about that. It's just pure energy. So the more you can let go and then enjoy the moment, it seems like hand off and let it flow. The moment you feel like your hands start to come in, you need to back off. Let it flow. Yeah. When you practice more, you will observe, oh, now I open the channel, and then it worked very naturally. Or now my brain start to come in the way, and then it go backward. Yeah. But during meditation, you don't need to analyze. We do it after. Yeah. After, then we look back. Oh, this session, I interfere the inner knower. This session, oh, I meditate, enjoy it very much, and everything just flow naturally. Make sense? You ready to enjoy the time? No work, no goal setting. That's leave it outside. This system work much amazing than that system. This one is true peace, true love. So let us connect. Okay. At this moment, I would like to invite everyone to take a rest, to allow your body and mind loosen, settle down naturally. Embrace this moment like the first session in your life. Start fresh. Nothing in the past to concern, or nothing in the future to worry. Just the present moment of peace, kindness, serenity. Allow your body, adjust your body the way you feel comfortable, and gently close your eyes. Soft, peaceful, and gentle. Gently close your eyes. Relax. Release. Very softly, very gently. You can take a deep breath if you like. Breathe in deeply into your stomach and breathe out slowly through your nose and mouth. In and out. In and out. Slowly and gently. Soft, peaceful, gentle. Allow relaxation gradually rise up, and then you can breathe as normal. Do not concern about your breath anymore. Let it flow naturally. Then allow your whole body resting. Feel relaxing energy flowing down, like when you take a shower in the morning. The water flow down to refresh your body. Allow relaxing water flow down from the top of your head down to your forehead, your eyebrow, eyelids, your face, your ears, your neck, your shoulders. Relax, release your arm, your hands. Just let it flow through your body, down to your waist, your buttock, upper leg, lower legs, to the tips of your toe. Slowly and gently, let relaxing energy flowing naturally. Just surrender. No trying, no pushing. Let it be. Until you feel your whole body relax, loose, gentle, and light. Seem like your body turn crystallized, transparent, and start to melt away to the quietness, to the sweet silence around you. Embrace the stillness, the gentleness, becoming one with the surrounding. Feel loving kindness, compassion, and peace from all good friends practicing together, and let it flow. Just rest comfortably mindfully. If any thought, any sensation rise up, just observe. No response. Let them fly away like a bird in the sky. Just be in the nature, observing whatever rise up peacefully, neutrally, and let stillness settle inside your stomach, around the middle part in your body. Gently touch and feel the ripples of peace, the ripples of love spreading out, soft, peaceful, gentle, easy, relaxed, natural. Just observe, be gentle, and let go. And if anyone feel familiar with something bright and a mantra, you can pop up the star, the moon, the sun, any bright object you like, with the sound of the mantra. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Maintain your good feeling. Maintain your nice feeling. Peacefully, joyfully, relax. Be still, be neutral, and enjoy any technique you like. Just observation alone, or with something bright and a mantra. Flow with whatever feel natural, easy, and please continue meditating in silence for a moment. สัพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธิภาวันตุเต Okay. How was it? Okay. I think we have maybe 20 minutes also, a little bit in that time frame for your meditation experience sharing, if you want to share with me, or question about your practice and also something you're curious, Dhamma. So today more like a casual style. Yeah. We have something written or
No, so we talked about this yesterday and felt that for Friday we just kind of wanted to keep it Q&A because there's a lot of times that we might have questions, and in the past I've asked people to kind of refer those questions when we have a venerable that can answer it. This is the time to do it. So any questions, I know I don't mean to put him on the spot, and I know Eddie's had some questions in the past, and Simon said there's a lot of people that have had questions. So any of those questions that we've talked about before, if you can think of them, this is a great time to ask. Simon's like, Simon's probably like, what is he talking about? But just in the past,
I just realized you were telepathic.
yeah, yeah. So we just, because this coming Wednesday is going to be much more formal, and then Sunday we're not really going to have an opportunity to really ask questions. So this is really the time to do it. Like meditation experience, anything that you might want to know. My thoughts. I definitely want to know more about AI and things like that. So, but I'm going to wait for questions. Yes.
Can I ask a question? May I ask a question?
Please.
Is it okay? Or,
Yeah, same.
I know you've been with a lot of
no Maya. Don't be
Oh, Mike, go ahead.
Oh,
maybe
I need to
easier.
know you don't mind because I have a loud voice. Um,
Save your voice. Yes.
Thank you. Can you hear me, Venerable? All right. My name is Simon.
Remember,
Facebook friends.
yeah. Remember you.
So, I know you've established yourself along with a lot of these Ivy League schools like MIT and I think Harvard as well.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Davos. So I'm really fascinated by the thought of, and I thought you maybe alluded to that earlier about the pointed to your abdomen area.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in science believe that the abdomen area is actually, it's like your primary brain.
Mm-hmm.
And what we consider the brain is actually the secondary brain. And it's a little bit interesting because in the Dhammakaya meditation, they tell you to focus around 2-finger width above your navel area,
Yeah.
and concentrate there. So I was just wondering your thoughts of like do you believe that there's a special that your stomach is actually maybe your primary brain? Is that
Okay. Yeah. We start with that question.
yeah?
I'm just amazed how right now in the world at Ivy League school in the lab now they start to come close to what Buddha had been talking for thousands of years, and now we use the term consciousness, okay, to differentiate between the mind and the consciousness. It's still new because many Pali scripture still use the term the mind to reflect the in Pali citta. Citta, Citta. Citta is not a hardware, it's a software. So this brain, it has of a hardware. But there's a software that runs this system, invisible to the eye, but visible to the deep meditation. Yeah. So หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ the founding master, he attained Dhammakaya, and he said Dhammakaya is the key to open all understanding about Buddha teaching. It's in Pali scripture. Dhamma is body, truth or enlightenment, and Kaya is the body. So, and when he attained, is from here. Yeah. We heard about Majjhima Patipatha, right? The middle way. Yeah, and it's written 1,000 years. Buddha says, oh, through the middle way, I become enlightened. But what actually the middle way? Siddhartha experienced that night that he became Buddha. So in 1917, more than 108 years ago, full moon September, หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ he curious about it, so he meditate, and he experienced thing called Patamaka, right? We heard about that, the bright sphere, which if you research in the forest tradition, they call Buddha sphere. That Ajahn Mun, the founding teacher of forest tradition, also experienced, which Buddha called luminous mind. That in Pali Canon, luminous mind. So หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ follow the teacher before him, experience that bright sphere, but it's outside. But on that day, naturally it moved here by itself. So he didn't research, it just happened. Boop. And in the night time, he continued with the practice, and then the sound come up from the stomach, Majjhima Patipatha, the middle way. So instead of keep his mind around the sphere, he hit a pinpoint at the middle. Oof. And then it go in, and then he attend Dhammakaya. So when you ask about this brain consciousness, is here since that day. It's the middle way. But the understanding of the middle way, it become clearer after หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำ he said this is the middle way. It's not in your thinking, it's in the middle. One, it become truth. Dhamma means truth, right? One, it become truth. You can look it through the lens of spirituality or science. Like the sun in the sky, you can have scientific understanding about it, but you can have spiritual connection to it also. So right here, I used to teach, I teach a lot of students, and some of them are the doctors, right? And a doctor very skeptic about everything in the body. So I told him that, oh, หลวงปู่ said this is middle way, center body. And I listened it when I was young, 19 years old, when I became a monk the first time. And the teaching man said, oh, 2 finger width above the navel. In the center, left and right in the middle. And if you stretch on the floor, you need to stretch. If you measure above the navel, 2 finger width to your middle finger and to the tips of your toe. Some people exact equal, some a little bit different. But if you measure from the navel, it will be big difference. The upper part is longer. I listened for the first time. I learned journalism. I'm skeptic. So after that session, I lie down with my friend, let's measure. Right away, and then, wow, amazing. So I told my students who are the doctors. So when he come back to America, he go to hospital. He used the body scanning to measure the mass, and it happened to be above the navel. That is the center of this mass through the machine. And then he WhatsApp back to me, how your master know? More than 100 years ago, because in those days, we don't have this. I said, oh, he have the tool more advanced than the modern machine that can know the past life, it can see how the war start, everything. Oh, is yeah, you need to ask Max Planck, who start quantum theory, right? That consciousness is primary than the rest. Nothing go beyond consciousness, right? That quantum physics. Now just to discover the Dharma in scientific method. So, you ask me, I believe in it? It's not believe. I test it, I practice it, and then it gravitates toward this spot itself. Even you know, we experience from time to time on the airplane, right? When you're in turbulent, whoop, you feel something in your stomach right away. It doesn't come to your heart. It doesn't come to your head. It come here. And everyone experience it, and you didn't direct it, right? It just happened. So it's not something to believe. It's just something to know. Oh, this is the truth. Yeah. So the truth is the truth 1,000 years ago and before that. It just need modern way to truly understand it. However, we don't need to wait until science prove it. Practice and then feel it firsthand. When you touch here, how you feel. So 100% connect to the middle way. That this is the exact middle way, the spot. However, because thousands of years and then different techniques, and you go to Tibetan, you go to Zen, they have different point. So I avoid to compare, because finally we are one. So you can do whatever technique, but one you are super calm. You can just be still and do nothing, or you might gently touch. It's like a knock knock, and then it will just happen. Yeah. So this center of the body is a place where Luang Por now said, 7 best sets, right? 7 best sets of the mind. Yeah, we still use the term the mind, easiest one, but it's consciousness, citta, 7 spot, and this 7 spot connect to our senses, the eye, the ear, And Luang Por said, 2 finger width above the navel is like a main station. That everything is gonna go back to here, send the signal, and the brain is the antenna to catch the signal. It's not originator of the signal. I hope it not sound too sci-fi, but this is something that catch the signal and then process. Is it clear?
Yeah. It's interesting because when I first came to the center in 2017, I don't know if you remember this conversation, but I had this.
Microphone, please. So
Sorry. Yeah. In 2017, you're talking about resonates with me very clearly, because in 2017, you remember there was a Professor Sheldrake. Have you ever heard of a gentleman by the name of Sheldrake? Huh? Rupert Sheldrake, that's him, yeah. He mentioned, he said something, he was being interviewed by Dr. Chopra, and he said exactly what you just said. He said that he said, think of your your mind or maybe use the brain. I don't remember the full detail, but he used the analogy of an antenna as a receiver and he said that he just mentioned it's more like the universe is sending. It sounds a little crazy, but it sounds like the universe is actually sending signals. Like things are going to happen, and how clear that antenna is. This is my interpretation: is that when you're meditating, you're actually cleaning the receiver and you're tuning it. And so, therefore, your life is better. There's less suffering. It's because you're cleaning your antenna to receive the signal from the. I feel like that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, it's just strange. Like, what has it been? Almost 9 years, and it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
I think the more we understand about this, the more we will find kindness and compassion is natural. But the more we were locked in this thing, then it's limited. It's not bad, it's good, we use it a lot. But I think I mentioned it every time I come, but it's important. Buddha said we have 3 levels of wisdom. Suttamaya Panya, wisdom from inquisitive mind, which is this brain. We need to use this a lot. Inquisitive mind. Learn and understand, and you become wiser because you're curious, right? And then he said that's the first level. The second level, Chintamaya Panya, wisdom from imaginative mind. That how artists, that how genius mind understand everything the professor said and then imagine what they didn't say. And then it comes the knowledge, right? Einstein said imagination is more important than the knowledge. But this is the one who have a lot of knowledge, okay? So we need to have a knowledge first. And then, we can imagine further. This is the second level. And these guys are all already great. But Buddha said these 2 wisdom cannot guarantee true peace, true happiness. And you can imagine E equal MC square. It become the great innovation and become the terror at the same time, right? And I'm sure, you watch Oppenheimer. I didn't watch movie often. It's recommended from the student. Venerable, you should see this one to understand, because we really need wisdom. And if you watch Oppenheimer, you see it's a difficult situation. It kind of, right? Einstein write a letter to the president. Now in Germany they developed this. So you see it's kind of dilemma. But when it's happened, he know right away, I become death, right? And then he tried to go and warn the president. And president, you are the coward. You are weak. This brain take over. So Buddha said, we need wisdom from silent mind. This is advanced. This is how Siddhartha become Buddha. And this is how love and kindness gonna win. When people know, use this for the first 2. But the third wisdom you need to turn off. This one for a moment. It back on again very fast. But you need to, then it's silent mind. Silent this mind to open another mind. Awaken inside. So I'm very glad that you are here in America right now, and you are here. You have a safe place for your mind. It's crazy out there, right? And this is a place that I can utilize. Now they call it the second brain. I can utilize this wisdom from silent mind to guide my day-to-day decision. How I'm gonna respond to my family when I talk like this? How I'm gonna respond to my coworker? when they didn't treat me properly. Inquisitive mind and imaginative mind can work at one certain level, but silent mind know best what is the best thing to do. So I think now I feel, especially come back from Davos, uh, I'm not allowed to talk too much in detail, but the old world is dying, the new world is coming. So the old world scream very loud. Okay, that's what I let you know. That is a screaming of the old system in some way. And when I learned Dhamma, I didn't choose which side, which party. I just see as the event, like something happened, and then okay. But this is the process. The process. The more people know about the silent mind, the more people, the better will come faster. And we don't stay in this situation too long. It's not safe to be in this situation for everyone. Environment, society is not safe. So let's move fast to the better version, which we need to have a good relationship with AI for this better world. Okay. I hope it helped you. Yes? Raise your hand and then.
I have a question.
Yes.
I learned about the pineal gland.
The what?
The pineal gland, right? Third eye.
In the brain?
The third eye. So I wonder if this is the same as the third base of the mind, or it's different. How is it related with the pineal gland and the third eye, and how it's related to the seven bases of the mind?
Okay.
Is there any relationship between that?
Okay. If I will give a 100% answer, I need to do some research. But if I will answer from my experience that I talk and then discuss with different people, I think the original software to run this is one. Okay? Is one mean it's like we have one sun in the sky, shine to everyone. We have the inner sun, the inner system that work same. Okay? But through the period of time, and people try to observe this software, some enlightened, some not enlightened. So they have the percentage of good intention, but it's not exact. Okay, so something about this, I can talk from Lung Pu Wat Pak Nam perspective, because he talked exactly first base connect to what, second base connect to what, but I'm not familiar with that system in the brain and the third eye enough to have exact answer. So I think it's something along the line of the same system, but maybe the explanation will shift a little bit. Like if you talk in the Chinese philosophy about Qi, right? So they said, it must be below the navel, like a main station. And then it's above, and you talk to chakra. I think it's a part of one sun in the sky. But when it comes into different languages, it's called in different way. Yeah, so I think it's related, but the exact detail needs some research. Thank you. Please.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so Pisu, I think I know last Sunday or maybe it was the Sunday before, was talking about the functions of the mind, seeing, memory, thinking, and then knowing. And I was wondering, are those the same thing as the mental aggregates and the five aggregates? because they do have a lot of overlap, and I was just wondering if there's a different way of saying the same thing.
The function. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I try to see it. Same. It's overlap, but I need to see side by side to have exact answer. Yeah, because the phi aggregate is the form, right? And thenรูป, right? Form, เวทนา feeling, สัญญา สัญญา perception, สังขาร mental formation, and วิญญาณ consciousness. So there's something overlap, but เห็นจำคิดรู้ like seeing is not exactly the same, but there's some part that overlap, like perception of and knowing here. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not permanent.
So there are overlapping part, but it's not the same. Something overlap. But you know this kind of question, if you want to really know exactly, you need silent mind, not analyzing mind. And I will recommend that, you know, sometimes it's easy for Westerner to read a lot of interesting detail, but to actually understand is not by this brain. This brain has limitation, because when Siddhartha he attained enlightenment, he transcend this brain. So he talk something that this brain cannot capture. He turn it off, and then he allow another consciousness that can capture the whole thing. So now we try to use this brain to capture that, which is there's some limitation. So to learn it, to get an idea, and then practice more. Practice means meditate, do good, you know, anything he said, this is a practice. So it's about practice and Dhamma. And we talk more on Sunday. Buddha said, Dhamma protect the one who practice Dhamma. He didn't say Dhamma protect the one who know Dhamma. So to know, okay, good. But to truly understand, it needs practice. Yeah. So don't spend too much time knowing, but not truly understand. And then practice more. And when you get to the deeper silent mind, seeing become knowing. You see and you know. Now you know, but you not see. You understand my point? Like, oh, you read, oh, consciousness, vedana, sanya, but you not actually see. It's imagine, right? Imaginative. But when Buddha attained this knowledge, he didn't think. He saw it. And then it come the knowledge. If we want truly understand the Dhamma, we need to follow how the Buddha do. Because that's how it works. Don't spend too long time try to use this brain to understand what this brain cannot truly understand. I hope it's not too strong for you, but that's how you can go direct to the Dhamma and practice and have a good life. Yeah. Please.
Welcome to Atlanta, Venerable.
Thank you.
I have a question about meditating and unintentionally entering someone's mind. So why does that happen, and what is the purpose?
Can you clarify when you say unintentionally, right?
So yes,
What you
I was
actually mean?
meditating
Yes.
because, and it's not usually when I meditate, I wasn't able to sleep, and I thought, oh, I'm going to meditate. And suddenly I was in somebody else's mind.
Uh-huh.
And in a split second, I knew that I wasn't inside of me. And I knew it was this other person. But I don't know why it happened. And I want you to, if you could share why that happens and
Uh-huh.
what is the purpose. It was the first time it's ever happened to me.
Okay. I think maybe I need more private talk with you
Right.
about this to know.
Yes, and I
more.
apologize for
Yeah,
the
but
depth of my question.
because I need more context about it. However, as it's time limited, sorry, in the next 50 minutes, I need to jump to another teaching, 100 people online waiting. So, according to the time limit, but if we want more clarification, maybe we can talk in person. In the Buddha time, when he attained enlightenment experience, one ability that if anyone have more awakened mind is to read the mind, can hear far away, can see, it kind of, oh, what's that? But actually it's an advanced consciousness technology. Like right now, right? We have this technology, and then you call someone in Thailand. Something invisibly, super fast, run from this metal to the next one, and then it connect, right? So, in the tradition of deeper practice, they access that consciousness technology that it super fast. It's like a Google, but from here. And it's all connect. And we are part of one big consciousness, right? So, if anyone have a good karma about this kind of consciousness technology, that it's the gift to help people, to put it in a short. Because in the Buddha time, there are some people try to, I want it, but it's not in the good purpose. The universe turn off. Like, they cannot do anymore. Because this thing is for helping people, make humanity better, live it, the better version. When we live the world, it become better, then the universe will channel to those people. Yeah, so that in short answer, but I need more context to clearly understand. Okay, maybe I have time for one more question. Yes?
Yeah, that's so interesting because the first person who asked was Simon and the last is Eddie, which is perfect because those were the two people I was.
Yes.
Please.
So you mentioned first mind, inquisitive mind,
Uh-huh.
and then the second was
Imaginative.
imaginative. I use these two things to feed and support the silent mind,
Uh-huh.
and the silent mind to feed and support them.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering how you do it, like with Dhamma Vichaya, or you can like think about the Dhamma, investigate Vipassana,
Yes.
and with the imagination, with metta, you can imagine things, give loving kindness. So how do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Okay. Now it's very important because in any state, when we meditate or even during the day, we connect to the three mind. It's not separate. It's like maybe in this moment it's more imaginative. Maybe imaginative 60%, silent 20%, and this part all very analytical. It's going to, but imaginative mind, silent mind is still there, right? So if we are not fully enlightened yet, it cannot be 100% silent mind. Once you become arahant, then it total silent. So when we practice meditation, and there are 40 right, basic 40 techniques of Buddhist meditation, they use different kinds of object. It's like imagine. So when I say silent mind, it means we practice more toward that direction. But it doesn't mean that we cannot use imagination. It's not separate. It's just like how you shift. However, if you shift between these two, you need to be quite skillful. Practice at one certain level, like a nimitta. Right? Nimitta is like a visualization. It's kind of imagination. If you use it in the right amount, it helps you. Yeah, it's like a catalyst, sink down faster. But if it's too much, then not silent mind, and then keep. So in my own practice, I normally, different period is different. Currently, I visualize หลวงปู่ วัดปากน้ำ crystal a lot because I connect to him, and then Samma Arahant. But if someday I fast to the luminous mind, then I just be still, and then not imaginative or inquisitive too much. Yeah, so yeah, we can shift between these three. Yeah, but make sure that it's sabai, and that's the key. Because that if you sabai and you feel easier along the way, correct. But when it become not sabai, not comfortable, and start to be too complex, back off, like come back and then restart again. Yeah, make sense? Okay. If more question, I'm still here until Wednesday. No, I fly Thursday in the morning. Yeah, so you can talk to me if you need to talk to me. Okay. Yeah, with your good health, long life, bright and shining, Dhamma practice and attain Dhammakaya soon. ถ่ายรูปปะ